was on my own, catching a ride with the lady. Her hair hangs down past her thighs, blue and pistol shit. Satisfies, leather jacket, zipped up tight. And big ones coming, look for lost and found. Iron gleams, bright and night city, where your appetite weighs you out to sunrise. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in nice city. Here in nice city, got me up alright. Here in nice city. The way you chase and tease me, get me up so high. We're on the rooftop and you don't compromise. Too many hollow, empty bodies lying around my street. Don't testify. You got to whisper now on your honest, so we keep on moving. Gotta take it slow, no. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city.
Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do? Yo, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing? It's cold. Yo, when is spring? Hurry your spring, yo. This has been a cold winter, bro. It's been a cold one. You know, but hey man, I don't know what's going on. It won't let me put the link in the chat. I guess that dual streaming last time they weren't feeling it. Every time I try to put the link in the chat, it says YouTube rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing the link. You may need to share the link another way. I don't know how to share that shit another way. So I'm gonna try one more time again. Share your referral link. All right, look, watch this. New to streamer looking. Stream y'all. Okay, here we go. That's a referral link. Lord have mercy. Is that a referral link? Yeah, that's a referral link. Coming down the road. Watch this. Nice. Yeah, this is a referral link. Watch, it's not gonna let me do it. See? I don't know what's up. Guess I fucked up. But I guess I'll watch this for a little bit, see what's popping with this. Alright. Ah boy. I don't know what this is. I just said I was going to stream. I just got off work and I was gonna talk about the Trump shit and I seen he was going live. So let me see what he's talking about.
Real quick, and then we can just get started with the show, right? It's gonna be a short one, right? It's gonna be a short one today. I just wanted to cover your boy's app because he really doesn't get a lot of coverage. I feel like
Yeah,
a
but
lot
I
of
think he was
people,
on
a lot of people just glaze
hold on a
over him.
second.
I see the your boy Zach Matters pair.
I think he was on stream, y'all. I think he was on Restream though. I think he was trying to do the joint on Restream. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But if that's not letting me do it. Let's see.
Account right there in the chat. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you around, bro. Trenches, the comment skate soars. People want to give him more grace. Also, he's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, but I handpicked a couple streams, a couple videos. He doesn't stream that we're gonna look at. Right, we're gonna zip through them real quickly to just show how defeated he has become, right? And why, trying to get down to why he dislikes Eric July. Loyal CG guy.
They hate you for Eric July stupid. Well, they keep saying his books is shitty. I haven't read any of his books, but I could dig you saying the books that Eric July wrote is trash. I don't know. I haven't read them. Don't know. But I can understand you saying that because he's a new writer. But all his books can't be trash because he got Chuck Dixon writing them. He got Sosa. Not saying I read anything by them, but they wrote shit. I know they wrote Black Widow and shit, so they're not green. You know, so especially it's about Dixon. I mean, you got all of these writers that got experience. How is all of it all of a sudden trash now? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
I thank you for
I'm just
$2.
hating.
Bunch of losers here coping. Uncle E saved comics. He sure did, buddy. Fucking, I'm seething, I'm coping, I'm molding, just like
And
Richard
look, before we
does.
go there though,
So the reason why, because everybody in CG or who's affiliated,
what the fuck is wrong with Donald Trump, man? What's wrong? What's wrong with Trump, man? It's shit like this. It's shit like this that he be he do shit, man. It's be like for no reason, out the blue. Like, why would you post a picture of Barack and Michelle? I know we know you don't like him. We know you can't stand him. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's all a given. Why would you out the blue post a picture of him and Michelle with monkey bodies? And I know everybody's gonna laugh because you know half y'all motherfuckers are 40 to 50 years old and get a kick out of typing the word nigga in the chat, which is just I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go. I ain't trying to get into that. But why would Donald Trump do that? It makes no fucking sense. Like, bro, you're the president of the fucking United States. You're the fucking president of the United States, and you shit posted. You fucking shit posted. That's all it is was a straight shit post. And it's like, bro, why you? And this is why I say white people, you know, they feel like since Trump got in office, it's okay. We can call them niggas again. Trump's in office. Like, bro, come on, man. It was just out the blue. Like he's 16 years old or something, but he's like 80 and shit. So maybe his mind still be just showing his real self because he shitted himself the other day. Motherfucker shitted himself in the Oval Office. But why would you do that, bro? It's uncalled for. It's unnecessary. Oh no, man. Oh no, bro. That right there. And I'm not even talking like I'm hurt. Also, yo, teacher, you hurt or he's mad, he cried, he's hurting. I'm more sitting on it like, what the fuck is you? What, nigga? You the president. What are you doing? You trying to stir the pot? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You gonna just yo? You ain't see it? Yo, the motherfucker posted on what's his joint? True Social, whatever his own little joint or whatever. The motherfucker just posted a picture of Barack and Michelle with motherfucking monkey bodies out the blue, out the motherfucking blue. You know what I'm saying? And the White House is trying to blow it off like, man, whatever. And white people loving it like, yeah, yeah, look, you know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck. Yeah, like, bro, why would you do that shit? Yo, man, it's funny, but I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? People already calling you this racist, bigoted motherfucker. I'm not calling them that, but you know that's their whole argument why everybody is like, he's a racist, bigoted dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a racist, bigoted dude. And then you gonna do post that shit? That's like motherfucker saying, hey man, motherfucking TJ's a motherfucking thief. He's a thief, man. Nah, I ain't no thief, bro. Chill. He's a thief, man. And then we chilling and shit. You see me slide some shit in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or TJ's a I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Something. And then I do exactly what the fuck you saying I am. But then I'm sitting there trying to, no, that ain't me though. Let me show you the shit, bro. I really don't get it. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. It don't make any sense. And I'm trying to tell you, you would think that out of my voice that it's I'm mad or some black shit like yo the president called us niggas yo fuck that shit. That ain't what it is. Or he called us monkeys yo fuck that shit. That ain't what it is. Or he called Barack Michelle. I don't like Barack. You know what I'm saying? Don't like Michelle. So it's not even that. It's just like yo, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing? You just sitting around the leader of the free world breakfast and you gonna post a First of all, who made the shit? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't make it. Or maybe Donald Trump is savvy enough. I don't know. Maybe he's a fucking side shit poster. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I ain't never used Photoshop a day in my life. Why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been whatever. But maybe he did make it. So you mean to tell me you sitting around, you got time on your hands as the president of the United States with this goddamn country going up in flames? This country going up in flames. All this shit going on in Epstein's file. Your name is in the Epstein shit. It's getting redacted. All this shit going on in Minnesota, fraud, blah, blah, blah. Problem after problem after problem after problem. The world is war, whatever. And you got time on your motherfucking Friday morning to make a fucking meme and put Barack and Michelle head on a fucking monkey and post the shit. Tell you, man, dude, man, he blows my mind sometimes, man. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro? And white people love that shit. They just know that motherfucking shit right there just okayed a whole lot more niggas talk. They just okayed a whole lot. Ethan, Ethan loving it. Yeah, Trump, man, MAGA, yeah, MAGA, yo, he's one of us. The fuck? Goofy ass shit. Let me get to this shit though, man. I just wanted to say I really don't know what the fuck he was thinking about. Let me show you this shit. Let me show you this shit. It makes no sense. Look, 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 look. Don't do that. Oh no, no, no. See, hold on. I did one better. I'm looking it up. Y'all can't see now. I don't think y'all can see. I think you know what? I'm gonna play the joint while I was doing that. I can't play on that shit. I look this shit up.
Affiliated with CG, you gotta hate Eric July. It's not even optional. It's like it's more making comics is more optional to being part of Comicsgate than hating Eric July is. If you want to be part of CG, if you want to be in the clique, then you gotta hate this one black guy who makes comics. You gotta hate him. It's not optional. You gotta do it. Alex Miller, thank you for $2. Even Seethan, you're talking about his boyfriend. Well, look, bro, he's gonna get talked about regardless when I make this future Comicsgate documentary I'm planning to get to before. Will I get to it before spring? Or will I? I probably will. Either before spring or early spring, I will get to the second Comicsgate documentary. So he's going to get talked about regardless. This is just the warm up. And also, I needed something to talk about today. And I feel like I wanted to talk about the Elijah Schaefer shit, but I feel like everybody else has already covered that. They've already said what I wanted to say about the motherfucker. And I would just be like, going over old shit. But no, everybody in CG has their own specific reasons for why they don't like Eric July. For a lot of them, they hate Eric July because you have to, or else you're not cool. People even in the trenches of CG, they won't fuck with you unless you hate Eric July. For people like Ethan Van Sciver, he hates Eric July because of the professionalism, right? Like he actually conducts his comic book shit like an actual business. And Ethan Van Sciver hates that. He just wants it to be a fucking club where he's the boss. He's the big kid on the block. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants so he can make his money on his trash cast and whatever because he loves drama. He loves getting easy money, and he honestly hates drawing. His hand has been forced in recent months to finally start drawing again. He hates it. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, thank you for $5. Steel Toe talking about Comicsgate was not on my bingo card for 2026. Yeah.
Yo, hey, peep this. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, peep this. I'm gonna play this shit. I'm gonna play this meme Donald Trump put up, and then I'm gonna go back to him. And I know y'all gonna love this shit. Cause I haven't even seen it. All I seen was a still of it. I didn't even know it was a motherfucking meme. I didn't know it was like a video shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all gonna love this shit, but I'm gonna play it. This is fucked up. Trump is wilding, yo. That nigga's wilding. Look, truth social at the real. This is what this motherfucker posted. Look, November 7th, Biden injection. This is what the fuck he posted. 7th, whatever, blah 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 blah. Check this shit out.
The White House has taken down a Truth Social video depicting former President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama as monkeys. The White House says a staffer erroneously made the post. It was up for 12 hours. Senator Tim Scott posted to X, quote, "Praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it." The video was mostly about vote counting technology before scrolling to an apparent AI-generated image of the Obama's faces photoshopped onto two monkeys, a racist trope. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says, quote, "This is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King." The clip from Trump's post is not from Disney's The Lion King, as the movie does not feature gorillas or orangutans. Barack Obama's former national security advisor denounced the video, calling Trump a, quote, "stain on American history." The White House has dismissed the video, calling the criticism, quote, "fake outrage."
Fake outrage. I'm not even outraged. I'm like perplexed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even. There they go. Told you they always fuck with us like. Told you they fuck with us like that. I'm not even outraged. I'm perplexed. Like, nigga, why? Why the fuck would you do that? Yo, man, dude be bugging, yo. Let me get back to this other shit. I'm gonna eat the love that shit. Made this fucking day. And this ain't no cancel culture. This isn't cancel culture. Cancel culture. Me saying yo whatever I'm calling for that person's head. As far as if there's somebody that's managing his social media account that did that, he has to fire them. Not even not saying he should want to fire them. The administration should be like, yo, we whoever the fuck that was, and they should be like, he's the person that did it. They need to be like, yo, he did it. It won't Trump. It was this motherfucker, and he's fired. Period. And I'm not even on some cancel culture shit. I'm just saying like to be like, yo, it won't. That's some wild ass shit, yo. That's some wild shit, bro. Let me get back to it, man. Okay. Okay. What I'm saying, Texas mofo, so you're going to purposely ignore that the staff posted that meme, not the president. I give you that. Okay, so say that did happen. Say somebody on the staff did that. They gotta fire him, right? And this ain't cancel culture. This is talking about if I got an employee that's purposely sabotaging my motherfucking business or president or my administration is purposely doing some or not even purposely just come out of pocket and does some shit like that that don't even know that he did wrong. You got to fire him, right? You just caused a big ass stink. You got to go. Am I right about that? Or you gonna say no, you shouldn't fire that person? How you feel about that, Texas Zombie? You think the dude should be fired? And I'm not even talking about on some cancel culture shit. You think he should be fired? One in the chat if the man should be fired. One in the chat if it won't Trump. One in the chat if the staffer should be fired. And also, uh, I ain't gonna say dox him. Not dox him, like just fire him. You ain't got to put the man personal information out there because that'll make his life. Everybody in this moment, his life will be ruined forever. So I don't wish that on the asshole. You know what I'm saying? He might have just did something stupid. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish his life to be ruined forever. But he got to get fired. And I'm not even talking about cancel culture, man. What in the chat if you think he should be fired? That person that did it should be fired. That's completely what's the word, man? It's not insubordination, but you just ain't fit. You ain't fit for the position. If it didn't cross your mind that this is a bad idea, if you're running my social media account and it never crossed your mind before you hit enter or send or whatever that you shouldn't do this, then you got to go. Does that make sense? He has people all around him. They are trying to sabotage him. Of course, that ass was fired. Okay, okay, okay. Or maybe Trump did that shit his damn self. But because it was his account. You know what I mean? And Trump does get up there and say a lot of shit to be his fucking words. And you know that. You know that Trump is quick to be up there and run his yap. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. Hey, do what he want to do. But he does. He pretty much put it this way. It ain't one of them accounts that you got a social media team that handles your account and they text, they whatever for you. Trump comes up there and speaks his mind all the time. All the time. But we'll see. What do you mean I comment on stuff I don't mean to do research on? What are you talking about? I just sit right there and played the motherfucking video where they said it was whatever in the wrong hell. Man, shut the fuck up. Don't, man. Come on, man. You sound stupid. I just fucking. Who got a strike? I got a strike. Every time I comment on stuff I don't bother to research. I just played the fucking video of the shit. It just happened this fucking morning. They said it was a staffer. I said, okay, well, he need to get fired. Shut up, man. Stupid motherfucker. I don't like you anyway, bro, to keep it a buck with you. But you ain't giving me a reason to ban you, but I'm waiting on it. Please give me one. I can't wait. I don't like it. So, fam. They won't let me put the link in this bitch, yo. Let me try it again. They won't let me put the link in, bro. I don't know what's up. See? They won't let me put the link in. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna be able to, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really ain't in the mood to listen to this shit. EBS, but I'm playing though, cause dude be making good videos. I do like his videos. You know what I'm saying? I can't front. I'll be right back. you want to come in, man, I can email. I got your email. If you could text in there, if you want to come on, you know what I'm saying. But I can email you. I can email the link if you want to come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not letting me put it in the chat. But if you type in how to do the shit, you know what I'm saying. I'll shoot you the link. I'll email it to you if you want to come on. Tell her I got it, dog. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Look at that. He's using my look. Hey, man. Look at that. TOTJ. He's just a gremlin. Everybody know me. That's why I say when you know saying, yo, TJ, everybody know me. I really don't give a fuck about this shit though, man. Cause I mean, I'm not. I listen. I don't want to come off as this from hating because the last joint he did was quite entertaining. Like for real, for real. So I'm not trying to say I'm shitting on my man. The last couple joints I watched his, he did something, and I ended up subscribing. It was great, but I ain't got no. I'm not trying to diss him. It's just that I'm not in the. I'm gonna try to go through this or listen, but I'm like 100% positive he ain't gonna say nothing that I don't already fucking know. Like I won't even not know that I wasn't there for not there like there, but if you was in CG back then, you know this shit. I'm saying all this shit probably gonna be over. And as far as every July go, man, come on, man, that's everybody knew that. As far as Ethan running this motherfucking business, man, I told him, yo, you know what I'm saying? That nigga made millions of dollars, man. Him, John Mayer, Shane Davidson made millions of dollars, and then they turn right around and be like, and say with a straight face, look in the goddamn camera, and be like, yeah, so, well, I need your help with this next project. This next project I'm doing that he's fucking drawing, even if he's not, he's made millions already. You know what I'm saying? I need your help with this. This is what I want to do. I want to make something to sell you, and I need your help for me to make it. Nigga, you already make it. They want to put the risk on the customers. It's the most snake shit ever. I get coming off the ground. I get people like Phil Diaz and Bancrofts and that has to crowdfund and they you know what I'm saying, they reinvest in themselves and they reinvest in themselves to maybe one day they'll get to the point where they don't have to crowdfund no more. These motherfuckers are choosing to crowdfund after already making millions because they don't want to they don't want to take the fucking risk. It's like this, look. Say I do a fucking okay, I did cyber fraud. Boom, I made X amount of dollars. X, half a million, three quarters of a mil. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, 750, whatever, 800. Don't quote me on the numbers, whatever. Maybe I made a million. All right. Now instead of fucking investing that money in my next book or waiting till I finish it and draw the next book so I don't have to crowdfund, it's like, no, I want the money up front. Let me get that money up front and you'll get it when I give it to you. It's like this, man. I got a cousin that was a crackhead. I got if you ever crackheads are some phenomenal people because a lot of crackheads are mas- masters of certain trades. They could do a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? They just happen to smoke fucking crack. You know what I'm saying? And I had a cousin. I had a cousin. I got a cousin that he's like a all the way around the world handyman. You know what I'm saying? He's just that dude. You know what I'm saying? In shape, if I didn't tell you he smoked crack, you wouldn't know unless you sit there and talk to him. You might see signs of some crackish behavior, but you wouldn't know. But I had to build this gap. You know what I'm saying? I had to get some shit done in my house. So I was taking care of my mom's. So so I'm paying for everything. My mom wanted to pay him. I'm like, listen, if I pay him everything, you know what I'm saying, I bought the materials and everything, whatever, whatever. If I give him this money, he's going to work today. If I pay him today because he can't finish the job today, it's gonna take a couple of days. If I pay him today, I'm not gonna see that motherfucker maybe again to next week, if that, because once he get that money, he gonna smoke that shit tonight. He ain't coming to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? There's no, he don't have any incentive to come back to work because he already got paid. He done smoked that shit. He already smoked it up, so he don't have any. So now he's gonna feel like he's working for fucking free. That's why you don't never pay a crackhead up front. You know, so you can give him whatever I gave him. Like I give him. Let's say the job was. I'm gonna throw a number out there because I can't remember, man. But let's say he charged me. I do it for 500. You know what I'm saying? I do the. You know what I'm saying? I do everything for 500 or 600. Okay. Hey man, you think you can give me? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You think you can pay me today? I give you 100. I give you 100. I spot you 100. You know what I'm saying? You start working, I spot you 100, but I'm not gonna pay you till you finish the job. But I give you 100. Maybe you want to get something to eat when you get home or something. I give you 100, but I'm not paying you till you finish. That's Ethan is like that. That's what they're doing. Once they got that money, they're like, man, I want that money up front. I'm gonna open another campaign and another campaign and another campaign because I need that money. And then eventually, whenever I feel like the motherfucker sat around in everybody's face when the concerts, baseball games, stream 24/7. But I mean, he did every, he did everything else but draw. And he did it live for we to see it. Unless this motherfucker had magic time where he just didn't sleep at all. He did it for everybody to see. He did everything else but draw. That shit crazy, man. Let me get back to this though. What the fuck just happened? I love. And if you notice now, he ain't been streaming. He's doing drawstrings, right? But he's only doing drawstrings. I'm not even watching drawstrings, but I'm not unsubscribed to him because I don't unsubscribe from people at all. I just don't do it. You gotta really, really, I gotta really be like, fuck you to unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's more. It takes too much energy to hit unsubscribe than it is just to scroll past your ass. Plus, I want to keep an eye on what the fuck you doing. I'm like that. Watch it, nigga. I'm always watching. I'm in the cut. You know what I'm saying? but even in his draw streams, they're only like 2 to 3 hours long, and he's only doing that so he can get super chats. And he's only doing that because he knows he's jammed the fuck up. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Let my man do his thing though, because I really could give a fuck about it. I done checked out other shit, but I just happen to see this shit. Think about this hatred for Angela they got right. This man, they have talked cash shit about him. I mean, beyond cash shit. They talked about his family, his newborn baby, his appearance, everything, anything. It went and pissed on his ancestors' graves. You know what I'm saying? Shit that goes to his grave, called the IRS. They contacted the IRS. Dick Masterson did it. The ICE some shit. They did it. They instigated. They harassed this man to the high heaven, and he has reframed, kept his head high, and laughed all the way to the fucking bank. Has been professional, and this now they're sitting around here begging for fucking money. I hope they get what they fucking deserve, bro. And that's not even hatred, yo. The way they did this man Eric and his professionalism. He laughed a couple of times. He made a couple. He threw a couple of subliminal jabs. I ain't gonna sit there and make it seem like the dude an angel. But give me a break for the shit he did and just the little subliminal jabs he did, or he read a super chat and laugh. Come on, man. That motherfucker can't say nothing without either sitting there like a goddamn girlfriend that a broken hearted girlfriend. See, he's talking about me. He's talking about, nigga, he ain't say nothing about you. But when he say that, he talking about me though. Y'all know that he's talking about me though. That nigga is doing his thing. He ain't think about you. See, you in a situation right now where you got to draw. Your ass is on the ropes. You got to draw. Eric is running a motherfucking business that is actually running like a well-oiled machine. And all you can do is watch him and hate. Fuck y'all. Mm, 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 mm. You, yeah, baby. You know how many times Ethan had called this man a nigga without calling him a nigga by calling him a nigga by going wink wink by calling him a nigga without calling him a nigga. The thumbnails. I mean, just doing it and then sitting there wink wink where everybody knows he calling him a nigga. Then he says it in the chat. Then the chat is just going. It's insane. It's insane. And I'm gonna tell you something. I thought about something today. This is my word. This community, and I said this a long time ago. It's like it's like Bizarro World. You know what I'm saying? Upside Down World or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The Twilight Zone. They will say in Riley's situation, right? They'll talk about Riley. They will back and defend Riley in the stupidest, most insane behavior because for some reason this community protect immature. It'd be different if it was kids. If it was 16, 17, 18, shit, I say 22, 23, shit, maybe even 25-year-olds. These are middle-aged fucking men. Some of us are in our 50s or approaching 50. Or in our 50s. And they, instead of saying, yo, that's fucked up, you need to cut that shit out, they'll say to the dude, it's like, yo, he's doing something. Man, you need to cut it out, man. First Amendment. What? Nigga, you 50. You supposed to been grew out of this childish shit. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. This whole community is like that. We must protect the trolls. We gotta protect the shitheads. We gotta protect the assholes. And then when somebody go too far, it's okay until it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Riley going to people's houses was okay when it won't nobody that you fuck with. But then when you start fucking with people that you fuck with, oh hold on, man, you shouldn't be doing that, man. Don't bring in families. You shouldn't play like that. It's that's exactly how you carry it, Mighty Healthy. Hey yo, this is wild. I ain't listening to shit he just said. I got I got music playing in the background. I'm listening down. I ain't listening to shit he said because it's like we already know this. Nah, I'm just talking about this. I don't know about this. Look at Raptor. Look at Raptor. And look, you know you got to be a special motherfucker to chat in character. When you listen to Raptor, he's become so hard to listen to. I don't know what it is. Oh God! Oh God! This one, nobody. Do you even watch this motherfucker say the same thing over and over again? Nobody even. Do you even watch the show? You know, Katie did. He's become a caricature of his character. What the fuck is happening, man? Motherfucker, the motherfucker chat. He's chatting in character. He comes with somebody else streaming. He's in character. Like, bro, what are you got YouTube brain right, homie? Pump your brakes. A word.
Like that. And it really doesn't have anything to do with oppression. And that really just became like the main thing that X-Men is always about in like the last 20 years or so, but whatever.
Very like
Hey, did y'all hear anything I was saying? Have I been goddamn muted this whole damn time? Y'all been okay? That's where everybody was leaving. I guess I was muting. My bad, dog.
after school special. Like it's the most obvious and cliche
bet.
take on racism ever.
Appreciate that.
Brent Anderson is good, but I just kind of don't care about him. I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Audio works,
But
no
originally,
video.
this was going to be a Neil Adams
We're gonna skip ahead because he always has to start the stream
Okay, I got
the
you, I got
video
you, I
with
got
some
you.
bullshit.
all of it right here. Basically,
All right, here we go.
Anyway,
Here we go.
I was going to do a whole video on this, but I guess I covered all of it right here. But anyway, so
Last and tag, thank you for the 6 manji. I don't know what else that currency is. Watched some your boy Zach videos recently. He seemed all right. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get to it. Moo Moo Buckaroo, thank you for $25. In what world are you allowed to take people's money and not deliver a product? If Amazon was to do this, they'd be out of business after the first year. Well, that was been the mainstream crowdfunding business model that a lot of Comicsgate and Comicsgate affiliated people did until recently, which is why they hate Eric July's.
If Shane was smart, Shane, if this comes past you, if Katie did clip it, it comes past you. Listen to me. Keep talking about Eric July hit the iceberg, and he these are your analogies. You say about Eric July. You project the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the iceberg. Hit the iceberg a while ago, and it done cracked in half now, and it's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's going down now. You do respect your customers and put out your books. You need to go ahead on and start dissing yourself. Listen, by dissing yourself, you ain't got to say fuck Ethan whatever because the man blessed you, and I understand loyalty, big dog. I understand loyalty. You wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. But you can start by not co-signing everything this motherfucker say. Just shut the fuck up. Stop co-signing everything he say that you know is bullshit. Just fall back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to play. You ain't got to play the. You're not on probation anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you okay. So when I say I join a new gang at my job, I'm on probation for 90 days, which means for 90 days I can't really take off like that. I can't fuck up because they could just go ahead and kick me out of the game for nothing. Once that probation is up, they gotta have a real good reason to kick me out of that fucking game. You know what I'm saying? you're not on probation anymore. So you can be your own fucking man. For real, man. And this is yourself, man. So you need this. You need to be like, listen, I handle my shit legit. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Because you do, and you don't need to go down with these motherfuckers. For real, and I mean that, man.
So much because Eric July, he wasn't even the first guy to do this. This was already proven several like years ago by other people who've done comic book crowdfunding before Eric July ever came onto the scene, who showed that actually you can just deliver people's products on time. But anyway, the reason why they hate Eric July is because he showed that actually you can be on time with delivering your books, and you don't just take.
I'm not sharing this right now.
Waiting
this
for
isn't
months
sharing.
or even
I'm not.
years
You don't
for
see
shit that doesn't show up.
Hold on a second.
Anyway, because of Indiegogo's terms of service,
you don't see what's the dude name, the Mars guy, whatever the fuck his name is, Mike Mars, whatever, doing a joint about your boy Zach and all that. You don't see that? That's not playing right now. Okay, all right, back. All right. Right back.
have changed. So now that can't be a thing anymore. Now people can actually ask for refunds, and it's gonna fuck a lot of people, and it's gonna fuck the right people. It's gonna fuck people
I get it, man.
who deserve to get fucked.
Look,
Sir Jack, thank you for the $10. Mikey, any thoughts on the phase drama? Is pretty annoying, but
the shit bugging. Won't let me post the link in the chat. It's bugging, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It might be my computer or something. I don't know. It might be on the last leg, but fuck it.
Does seem the long road to recovery is starting, in my opinion. I don't keep up with VTuber drama. I've seen some of it, but I can't say much for now. I don't like to speak too much on shit that I'm not keeping a close eye on, because I don't just want to like say some shit that's not true. Which is why I didn't talk that much about the Turkey Tom drama when it was going on, because it was a lot of, I could see that it was a lot of he said, she said, and the girls really weren't coming forward with the receipts like they were supposed to, and I just got like a bad vibe off that.
But Ethan Van Sciver needs to get hired by Eric July as a consultant, because he just, I don't know, like off the top of his head, basically solved all of Eric's problems. So Eric,
what are these problems?
I think this was yesterday. One thing I will give Eric credit for is he does set up narratives in people's minds before he needs it. So he's good in that regard. So basically what's happening.
Okay, so I'm pausing a lot. But one thing you got to know is that a lot of the things that he's going to say, that your boy says about Eric July, is actually true about Ethan Van Sciver. But for some reason, EVS can get away with doing all of the things that Richard says that Eric July is doing. It's very weird.
He lost 95% of his customers.
It's not weird, big dog. It's not weird. It's called jelly, aka hating. You know what I'm saying? It's called hate. Eric is running CERN level particulata loops around this motherfucker. He's making them look bad. And he's doing it with his mouth closed. They all mouth. Talk about him, talk about him. He's doing his shit by action. Yo, and listen, even if the motherfucker even if one day he needs to wrap it up, like I say, I think I said this before, I'm pretty sure he seems like a smart man. He is a smart man. I can say he seemed like that. He's stashing up. He know how to squirrel away money, because he said he invested 200 in this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? The Riververse. So he invested his own 200. So he know how to put away money. So I'm pretty sure he put away a couple of mil. He squirreled away a couple of mil. Shit, man. Ain't no shame in bowing out and be like, yo, I gave it all I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. House paid for, whatever. I'm walking away with 3 mil in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I did it. And I did it legit, and I ain't fuck people over. Not only did I not fuck people over, those that hated on me, I didn't hate back. That's called righteousness.
I mean, Alpha Core, I think, dropped like 80% his latest book. And then he's got these other like dopey Detention Crew, something else, and they're making like 30 grand. And it's become obvious.
You heard that? You heard that? Hold on, let me slow that down so you can really hear it in his voice.
95% of his customers. I mean, Alpha Core, I think, dropped like 80% his latest book. And then he's got these other like dopey.
Okay, to be fair, when he's lied about a couple things. I'm talking about Eric July. The double spread that was a clear misprint. And he said it was a creative decision. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I've watched Eric long enough to know that Eric has a fucking ego. So, and when everybody's preying on his downfall, he's not going to openly admit that he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And not only did he fuck up, he probably looked at it and was like, fuck it, we're going to ship it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they won't catch it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That and the 3D I don't think the 3D assets was his fault. You know what I'm saying? That was on his artist. But I think he done every step to correct all of that. He said he'd give people, whatever. But those two mistakes, they hold him shits over his head out of 22, 23 books to been 26 books probably now, maybe 30 books now, because he keep dropping them shits like hot potatoes. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like 30 books now. If you're talking about like 3 mistakes out of fucking 30 books, he's batting pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, y'all can't get out a book in 6 years. Come on, man. Y'all not even on the same page. Y'all not even on the same page. Y'all are a grift. A Ponzi CG is a grift. Not CG. Because there's guys that I know that are CG that are doing their thing. But the top three, the Godfather, the Don, and his capos. Who Ethan say it is? Me, John Mayle, and Shane Davis, Mandy Summers. This is what he says. It's Cecil. Yeah. Ponzi scheme. Cecil had a nerd to even call his book the nigga named the shit Cash Grab. And had to get another had to get Phil Diaz to fulfill it. Cash Grab. And he called the book Cash Grab. You can't make this shit up.
Detention crew, something else, and they're making like 30 grand. And
they're making like 30 grand. He's making like 30 grand with these dopey books, these dumb comics. They aren't even good. They aren't well written. The art is mediocre. He's making 30 grand. Can you guys believe that?
It's become obvious that he's got like 1,500 repeat customers left, just a really small.
Really small. 1,500.
And on the low, hey fam, when you said it's all good, entertain us, I heard the snide in that shit. Like on something. Listen, you do it. You can't have nobody come up here and see how easy it is for you to do it. I heard your tone, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not who you think I am, man. I'm not some dumb jigaboo ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real. I knew what you was doing, but it's cool though. I got you until I get tired, and when I get tired, I ain't gonna do it no more. Which is probably coming up pretty soon, because I really don't feel like listening to this shit. But we're gonna see how long it go.
100 repeat Look, bro. If 1,500 repeat customers is really small, then that fucking means that it's minuscule over here in Comicsgate, bro. Like, how big is your pool of repeating customers, Zach?
The thing about Eric is that
I'd be surprised if it was bigger than 3 digits.
His whole thing was he was the successful guy, and he got to use that in various ways. And now he's like the just, getting by guy, and he ain't about that life. So he's trying to reframe the narrative.
Just getting by. The only dude in this, I'm not going to say the only dude in this space. I hate to keep talking like this and making it sound like Eric July is the only one doing anything. There are other dudes in independent like comics, who are doing like big things. But I have to keep going to Eric July because he's the dude they keep bringing up for some reason. Well, we know why why they keep bringing him up. But, it's like, he's just getting by. He's actively trying to expand his business like every year, right? He wants to get into animation. He wants to post more books. He wants to increase his volume. He wants to increase his customer base. He's trying to like literally grow every year. Unlike Ethan Van Sciver, who's literally circling the drain, right? Like his pool gets smaller each fucking campaign, noticeably. Yours does too, Rich. Quiet Rider, thank you for $5.
Everybody
Nothing to do with
does.
RCM,
Everybody
but it is
does.
weird that
The whole
Epstein was a
economy is
Jewish
shrinking.
supremacist, and Laura Loomer
He
is one
knows
too.
this. Listen,
Just
listen.
saying.
This is the shit that
Also,
irritates me.
Zach is a clown.
That's why
And he
I
says,
say Ethan's scared to drop his next book, because it's shrinking for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It just says what it is, and they keep saying, "Well, he made 3.7 million his first book, and he made bro." That's any logical person we talking about business, whatever. Tell you, especially doing what this is. You know what I'm saying? Which is what it is. You're going to plateau. There was the hype, then the hype comes down, and then you plateau. Now, I understand where Eric is running into a problem of finding new artists. He did put out, reaching out and finding like foot traffic. You know what I'm saying? That's why he does the advertising and stuff like that to get more people, new people, new people. It's probably not going to be worth it because most people don't give a fuck about comics, especially right now because there's too much going on. Especially if your books are $30. Now, if you maybe got $5, $10 books, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'll shoot you $10. Fuck it. But $30, man, it's too. All this shit about to drop for these niggas. The super chats and all of this shit. In the next year or so, by 2027, all that shit gonna be a wrap. Them super chats and all this, whatever. I'm gonna get this money off these people, my audience. And shit, that shit gonna drive because it's drying up for everybody. Mark my words. Mark my words, bro.
Entertainment is in a very interesting place right now. Out of convenience, many industries went all in on digital distribution.
Why you gotta do the Eric July accent? Why do they all gotta do the accent?
Yes,
they all gotta
the nigga
copy
accent.
Eric July's accent whenever they talk about him. They don't do this for anybody else.
Nobody else.
But with the rise of AI,
They do it
and
for me
increasing
too.
volatility
They do it
of
for
digital
black
platforms
people.
and
Hold on.
unreliability, I've
Hold on,
seen
I'ma tell you
more
what
and
they
more
do it
independent
for.
creators shift towards physical products. And
They do it for non-whites, especially blacks. They don't do it for nobody. They'll do it for Asian people. They'll throw a joke in there, whatever. Maybe for blacks. They do it. Eric July articulated himself very eloquently. As a matter of fact, when I first started watching him, I was like, he's full of a bunch of motherfucking word salad because it's so have you per se, so forth and so on, whatever. The man ain't been on Blaze TV and all that because he can't speak it. They call him mushmouth. No, they're doing a caricature, a caricature of him. He's black, so it's hibbity jibbity, and so I'm business and this and that. And don't let him get mad and the nigga come out of him. You know what I'm saying? Which it is what it is. Oh, they gonna hold that over his head forever. It is what it is, man. Over this shit, yo. It's the pretending like it ain't. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. Listen, for 8 years, I can't go in nobody chat, be on nobody panel without them constantly reminding me that I'm black. We could be talking about dish detergent. And if we talking about dish detergent, whatever, somehow it's gonna come up that I'm black. They can't let me forget it. So black, you're a black somehow black. Y'all don't black people. I got this one. They gonna keep reminding me that I'm fucking black. They can't help themselves. Yes, I'm black. Been black, ain't gonna stop being black and love being black. Big dick, big lips. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. Handsome. Black don't crack. Rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Deep voice, all of that. Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Style, swag. Black. Yes, you ain't got to keep reminding me of the shit.
understandably so. I just watched a video where a musician said he wouldn't release his next album on any streaming service. That mindset is becoming more common. But I don't think this is just an anti-digital movement. It reflects a deeper shift. Creators are realizing that value doesn't lie in chasing massive, passive incomes. It lies in building active, invested communities. More people are starting to understand that a smaller, loyal customer base is...
Like, I wouldn't even care about them doing, like, the black guy accent if they did it for literally anybody else, right? But they don't. They only do it for, like, Eric July.
It's far more sustainable.
They don't even do it for other black guys, specifically for him.
Than going after the lowest common denominator. This is a market adjustment. This is a market adjustment. So he's setting it up. He didn't fail. He realized something, and it's a market adjustment. This was just, he was just trying to find the best 5% of his customers and get rid of the other 95%. But
part of this too, right? Part of this too is that Zach just doesn't understand where Eric July's mind is coming from, because they're of two different minds when it comes to this independent businessman shit, this entrepreneur shit. And it's very weird because I remember there were videos where Zach would be talking about, Richard would be
And
talking
look,
about guys like Ray Kroc.
and they sit there and tell you they do the black accent for Eric July. They hate on Eric July for no reason because he's whatever. They do everything, call him everything under the sun but nigga. But actually do call him nigga for real, for real. Do all these things. But look you square down and say, I ain't racist though. I ain't racist though. You just joshing. But why you don't do it to everybody else? Why you don't do it to everybody? Why when I come on, just on my level, I ain't urging like why when I come on it's always black, 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 black this, black, black, black. Why you don't say white, 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 white? Because the motherfuckers think white is default. You're wrong. That's when you're wrong. White ain't default. There is no default. But they believe that they're default. That's why they don't do it to nobody else. You don't see him talk to Shane and we're gonna do the white Shane, we're gonna do the white person voice and the white person this way. They only do it to black people. And they only do it to Calm down, TJ. This shit, man. That's why I'm over this shit, man. Cause it is what it is, man. I've been told y'all Comicsgate is a hate group. I've been saying it. I've been saying this ain't nothing new. I've been saying it for years, and I didn't just pull it out my ass. I'm saying, yo, Comicsgate is a motherfucking hate group, bro. You talk your ass off. It's like coded language or something. But it ain't even coded language just now. It's a hate group. You can't look at the chat. Look, watch their chat. Fuck what they're saying. Watch their chat. So if they're saying the shit and the chat is saying the shit, hate group.
Kroc in making McDonald's, and it's like, okay, Eric July, like he kind of has a Ray Kroc in the early McDonald's day mindset, where it's like, okay, he's a small guy here, but he's got like this ambitious plan to fucking like expand and grow.
Most of the time when I talk about white people, I'm talking in defense because they always come with the black shit, right? Imagine if I just sat around all the time, or just in random conversations, and I just white this, white that, white this, white. I ain't gonna say, TJ, you do it. No, I'm doing it because I'm sick of y'all. But and I guess that's what y'all saying too. I'm black fatigue, whatever. Who gives a fuck? But I'm letting you know. Imagine if I did that shit. Like this, man, J Dollar, your white crack ass, Peckerwood. Can I get a milkshake, please? Can I get a milkshake, please? Yeah, I'm going to the mailbox today. And I just started mocking every time I started talking about y'all. You swear up and down, you already called me a black Israelite, whatever. Just imagine if I did the shit y'all do, man. I'm telling you, man. And they gonna act like they ain't doing it. That's the shit that kills me. You act like you ain't doing it. It's like, bro, who are you fooling? This is why everybody's saying you're a fucking hate group. You're not fooling anybody. I can't wait till these motherfuckers can't give y'all no more money. Look, I take that back. I don't want to see your families suffer. I don't want to see nobody's family suffer. I know people have families and responsibilities, so I want to take that back. But man, y'all got karma's gonna be a bitch. Karma's gonna be a bitch. A son of a bitch.
And turn shit into an empire and whatnot. Meanwhile, I don't know, it seems like Richard is happy just being where he's at. In fact, he's gone out of his way to make his audience even smaller. It's strange.
Considering the low intelligence of his remaining customers.
How do you know that they're low intelligent? How do you guys all know that people who support Eric July are retarded? Like, all of your fans are geniuses. They're above average, right? But every fan of the Rippaverse, oh, they're fucking mouth droolers.
And they're a bunch of dummies. Like, they can't form sentences. They will never. It's always a personal attack. It's always you're jealous, and it's
okay. Hold up.
Remaining customers, and they're a bunch of dummies. Like, they can't form sentences. They will never. It's always a personal attack.
It's always a personal attack. I say while I call his fans dummies who can't form sentences. Okay.
It's always you're jealous.
Hey,
and
hey, good
You are obviously jealous, though.
Never a substantive
Good
reply.
with me, dog.
The only thing they have is like, well, he sells multiple different ways, so you don't really know how much money.
Hold on, I got
Of the
you.
money we can see, just complete, total free fall.
Listen. Okay, now you gotta understand. There's multiple EVSs. This is why I asked him when he came on my channel. The last time he came on my channel when I asked him very kindly to leave. I didn't kick him because he let me on the channel multiple times. But I was like, yo, man, you need to go ahead and leave, bro. For real. I didn't want to kick the man out of respect because it is what it is. But there's multiple Ethans. So you have this Ethan. This is Radio Ethan that he admire Howard Stern. He considers himself a fucking broadcaster. So hold on. I can clear my throat. Let me hit this weed real quick. I got you. Man, play. Let me some of this weed and I got you. There's multiple Ethans.
So, where, most people would just kind of like make fun of him. Here's the funny thing about consultancy. Holy shit, is there a lot of money in it? Like corporations will give some
Mailbox
consultant
being the
agency
white thing. It was what I was saying. I could have said
tens of millions of dollars just to send some people
I got a
kind of
mailbox.
look around and
motherfucker. I
write a
got an air
report.
fryer.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I put. I
But
put
Ethan
it- I put
says,
it-
Eric,
I put
get
it-
rid of, and
Hey,
he
look.
mentions a bunch of people.
Since you want, listen.
Narrow your business
I always
down to
wondered-
you, your best.
I always wonder how y'all talk sexy to y'all women. You know what I'm saying? When it's sexy time. Look, hey babe. Hey babe. Yeah, like that, babe. Yeah. You got some Aerosmith playing in the background. Never wanna end, never wanna end, 'cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss. Yeah, babe. Hey, honey, can you yeah, just like that. Just like, can you put on those heels that I bought you the other day? I wonder how y'all get when you light the candle and lock the door. But I'm gonna leave that alone though. But yeah, it ain't mailboxes. I would say I would talk about. You know what I'm saying? Speech patterns, bro.
Best and cheapest artist, and a couple of warehouse guys who can handle getting your books printed. Currently, Eric has like 12 full-time employees, not creating.
Okay, so this right here, he's gonna read it, but I want to read it. Eric, get rid of Indy, Andrew, Brandon, Nasaskas, Caro Brown. All of those leeches need to catch street. Narrow your business
Who's
down
Chris
to
Isaac?
you, your best and cheapest artist, specifically your cheapest artist, right? Not your best and cheapest artist. Okay, the best artist isn't gonna be cheap, Ethan Van Sciver, okay? That's an oxymoron. Your best and cheapest artist. So your most.
That is that. Hey yo, Patua. Who is Chris Isaac? I don't. Wicked Game. I'm not sure I know about that. My man Patua say we don't talk sexy. We are just sexy. Aerosmith does suck. I don't think Aerosmith. I think Aerosmith is amazing. I actually like that song. I just used it for. I don't know what y'all listen to. I don't know. What do y'all fuck to? Honestly, it's like, what do y'all fuck the music? I asked white people this before. Do y'all fuck the music? Like, yo, the black community. I don't know now because I don't listen to the radio, but back in the day, at 10 o'clock, the Quiet Storm comes on the black radio channel at 10 o'clock at night. Because we all know anything past is a rule. Anything past 10 o'clock, if a girl call you coming through, whatever, anything past 10 o'clock is called a booty call. But we ain't talking about booty call. We talking about even if you're married, the radio stations after 10 o'clock is called Quiet Storm. And either it used to be Keith Sweat or, the new dude, some dude with a deep voice, he comes on and he's talking and he throws on the music, Quiet Storm, and they all, Quiet Storm. Burn away, and then they play music, or they play music that you could lay next to your lady at night and have. You know how you like background noise? This was our background noise. You know what I'm saying? You listen to it, but you can also fuck to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I lost my train of thought. You're saying, but now you say we're just sexy. We don't talk sexy. Listen, dog. The sexiest white man is considered smooth. I don't know who he is. I have no idea. I'm just saying, like it'd be like a sexy white. White girls be like, yo, that dude's a. I'm not talking about the. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't like men, so I don't know how to say this. But listen, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all something. I'm gonna break your heart. Most white women want to be with a black man. They just consider it. They know the society, the white society, consider it taboo. You know what I'm saying? It's considered taboo, but deep down they want to be with a black man. Dog, we smooth like that. You know what I'm saying? Then when they're being ass, when they don't feel like this, I like that. Kenny G, I like that. Michael McDonald too. Michael McDonald like that. Um, George Michael, his gay ass is like that. But Brian McKnight, not Brian McKnight. What's your boy's son? They played on damn it, what's his name? Blurred Lives. You the sex. Damn it, what's his name? Anyway, whatever. But most smooth white guys are impersonating black dudes. But there are some. But listen, but the smooth white guy would be like the billionaire with the tailor suit. That's just, you know what I'm saying, just clean with it. You know what I'm saying, clean with it, mannerisms. You know what I'm saying. He got. He's like that. That's white smooth. White smooth is wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's like wealth and you know what I'm saying? And he's sophisticated, sophistication and things like that. I get that. I get that. Black smooth, that shit is just in us. We ain't got to make a lot of money to be smooth, motherfucker. A nigga on the corner can finesse your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Off the rich, off the rope. You know, so you find out this woman you been busting your ass for, provide her a home and everything, and some nigga on the corner got in their head, got her. You know what I mean? But that's whatever. I ain't mean it like that. Whatever. That came off wrong. But black people, we got soul, nigga. It is what it is. We just got soul. It is what it is, man. We got soul, bro. Black don't crack. Faster, stronger, bigger dicks, rhythm. And if you give us an equal opportunity to education, we're just as smart as you. We win. And then if we fuck, we got the dominant gene. We win. We win. So I get the hate. Because at the end of the day, your women want us and you want to be us. But it's a well kept secret. That's why you talk like us. Think of the words you use every day. Lit. I ain't gonna put them on blast. Just your regular vernacular is mimicking black people. You don't even realize you do it when you do it. The one Wiggle who I say racist as fuck, but he cool as shit. I fuck with Wiggle. I ain't even mad at him. He's like the racist friend that I'm cool with. Whatever. But he don't even realize, nigga, you mimic black people when you talk. But then you try to mimic us when we talk. It's hilarious, man.
Most mediocre one, and a couple of warehouse guys who can handle getting your books printed. Produce one title written by you and drawn by whoever. Okay, so literally Ethan Van Sciver already does not, he's failing his own advice. You can't even produce one title, Ethan Van Sciver. EVS, you are short, you are late on multiple books right now. It'll be a single book about all of your characters, 48 pages, twice annually. The reality is none of your customers gave a fuck about any of these extra creators. They wanted to support you. See, okay, this business, he's telling on himself, right? It's like the reality is your customers didn't give a fuck about any of these other creators.
I said you mimic us when you mimic us when you talk. But then you try to mimic us when we talk. No, what I meant to say is you mimic us when you talk, but then you try to mock us when we talk. But you're copying us. It's yo, white devil? I don't know. Eating kids? I don't know. White devil? I don't know.
Because they wanted to support you. Basically, it's a personality code. Because that's how his business model works. EVS for him, it's just a personality cult. It's just people are giving me money because they support me and they support my streams. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like a Patreon. When you think about it, his campaigns are just, they're like Patreon or Subscribe Star or just an extension of like giving him money in his giving him super chats. Basically, it's not for the product. Who gives a fuck about that, right? That's why you don't even have to put it out. Liquidate your stock, try to get rid of your warehouse and sell your unnecessary assets, pay off your debts, focus on making one great comic. Again, we're waiting. We're waiting, EVS. As great as you can, anyhow. Continue trying to sell media rights to ISOM and Yara in Alpha Core. Try building from nothing to something while learning the craft of comics. Otherwise, your time in comics is done. Thanks for playing. You are not. This is like, bro, it's crazy the audacity.
Your women are striving to look like black women. Lip injections. And black women, they're so curvaceous and they're built for breeding. Built for breeding. Yeah, you got the black, poverty and then, blowing up and all that stuff. I know you're talking about, but in-shape black women, in-shape black women, white women are striving to look, they're going to get implants to look like them. I mean, just let's be honest about this thing, man. Let's be honest. Motherfuckers are losing their mind because they race swap Helen of Troy in a fictional story called The Odyssey. Meanwhile, they race swap Jesus, and which is real, and if you talk to them about it long enough, it's gonna always end with, man, it doesn't matter, man. Why does it matter? Why does it? Well, if it don't matter, why you race swap them?
Audacity that he has. He really thinks that because he was in
and then if you open the Bible and show them, hey, this is what the Bible say. Come on, man. What you want me to think? What would you do if you was me? What would you do if you found out that they put crack in your motherfucking neighborhoods? They gave you people syphilis and diseases. This ain't long ago. They did everything to keep you down. What would you do if you was me? Tell me. And then when you get around and try to be cool with them, they call you nigga all day.
Comics like a decade ago, and he was booted out, by the way. Again, he left comics because his contract expired. They didn't want to like renew it. They didn't want to rehire him. Marvel didn't want him, right? So he had to come here. He came here because this was the best.
Y'all motherfuckers ready to lose your motherfucking hive mind because it's 5% less white people on TV. Oh, they're trying to take over. They're trying to take over. They're trying to take over. What would you do if you was in my? How would you? Not what would you do? How would you think if you was in my shoes? You wouldn't automatically think, yo, these motherfuckers, man. Think about everything I just said. Think about hanging around y'all and how y'all act. What would you think as a person? Think about it. Think about how you feel, and y'all been winning.
He could do after he left the industry. He thinks that because he was in the industry a decade ago that he's still a big shot now and that he can tell a dude who's objectively doing better at this indie comic shit than him how to run his business.
Like just working in the factory, working in the office.
Oh, there they go again. They won't let go of their past. They go to black people, won't let go of their past. You mean passes in 30 years ago? No, I ain't gonna say 30. You mean passes in 50 years ago? The 70s? Early 80s? When the CIA came out and said they put crack in together, that was in the 80s. We won't let the past go. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, if it's a black person on television, y'all have got to the point where y'all checking out. But you gonna tell me that, oh man, look at him playing the victim. Y'all are insane. Insane, bro. Just think about that shit. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in America. Listen, I was not, I swear for cheese. Keats would tell you that me and her used to get in arguments because I was not like this. I promise you. Me and her used to argue. Me and my homeboys used to argue. I was like, bro, it ain't like that. It ain't black and white. It's green. It's about green. It's about that paper. It's about money. It's about class. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? We all in this shit together. Shit, they fuck over the white man. As soon as they finish fucking him over, who you think they coming for next? Yeah, they said they got your back, but once they done with him, who you think they coming for next? You need to stand behind them because they getting played. I used to argue with my fellow black community with this, and then I met y'all. That's my God's honest truth.
Working on the phones, whatever type of situation. He says,
Jace Jav Styler, you asked 10 times for a refund from Ethan Van Sciver. Okay, I believe it. There are a lot of people who claim to have asked for tons of refunds from Ethan Van Sciver, and he still won't answer them. He's gone radio silent when people start asking him for refunds. He says he can't afford them, even though he's a millionaire. So I don't know. Bear Sad, thank you for $4.99. Hi, Mikey. Glad to catch the stream. I found you because I was looking for Dr. Umar Detractor videos. You had just posted the video. LMAO. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks for showing up. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Thank you for $5. In the end, Zach's legacy will be that he got dunked on in a Comedy Central interview and that he starred in an adult film in a shoe store. I really should have brought that up more in my original documentary. I will rectify that mistake in the follow-up documentary on CG. That your boy Zach was an extra in a pornography.
Produce one.
It's crazy how many.
That's some wild shit. I done done some wild shit, bro. I done made flicks, on my phone. Me, I made flicks with me. And that's why I say it gets all that. But the way that nigga's an extra in the porn, how does that even happen? Did he ask you to be an extra in the porn? If they ask you to be an extra in the porn, how do you say yes? That's an automatic no, right? Like, hey man, we gonna hold up. How does that happen? Okay, say your man come up to you and is like, yo, yeah, we gonna shoot this flick. Maybe you stumbled across it. Maybe it wasn't your man. Maybe you was just somewhere and I don't know. Maybe we was in the military and maybe he might have been in Amsterdam or something. Man. He just happened to know the boys is there and they might have been. That's what I'm gonna lean into. I'm gonna lean into just some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I done some wild shit. I done some wild shit. So maybe that's just one of the things. That's just some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Shit happens. I'm gonna chalk that one up. That shit happens. Because I done done some wild shit. Being extra in the porn is wild, though.
People affiliated with Cometsgate have been involved in porn. It's very strange.
Title. This surprised me, but when I thought about it, it's the right thing to say. He says, produce.
Do you mean personal porn or public porn? Because, of course, everybody got videos on their phone. Public porn. See, that's what I'm trying to say, man. It's weird because I can't talk to y'all because y'all are twisted, man. I ain't done some wild shit, man. We used to do some wild shit, bro. Like when we was in the military, we used to throw going aways. We used to throw going aways. Like say your boy was going away somewhere, he was going to he had to go do a TDY over in North Korea. Not North Korea, South Korea. That's crazy. But see, you had to do a TDY career. You can't take your family with you. You know what I'm saying? You go to Korea. It's a year TDY. Can't take your family with you. Whatever. Or you had to go to Iraq at the time when I was in the military. You had to go to Iraq. That's a TDY. You can't take your family with you or whatever. So you got to do a tour or whatever. Or you retire. Or you go to another base. You leaving our base, you go to another base. We used to throw stripper parties. Like we knew all the strippers. You know what I'm saying? Me and my homeboy, we knew all the strippers. And shit happens. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. Like it's set up to happen. Like there's a separate room for shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's, I ain't never did nothing. At that time I was happily married, but Oh my boy, yeah, it was, and it was. I'm talking about captains. I'm a listener. I'm talking about like your favorite captain to go, but you know what I'm saying? Yo, Captain so and so, yo, he leaving, and the boys is throwing you a go away, away, blah 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 blah. We get the room, throw him a go away. Hey, it never happened. You know what I'm saying? That's Captain so and so. It never happened, but we threw our captain going away. That's yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Use one title.
If you know, you know. If you're
Written
the
by you
military, you
and
know, you
drawn
know.
by whoever. It'll be a single book about all of your characters, 48 pages, twice annually. So I believe that's the Common America approach. I don't know the exact page count, but that's what I think it is. Somewhere around there, right? Maybe longer books, but they do 2 books a year. Very, very consistent sales. So he says 48 pages twice annually. The reality is, none of your customers gave a fuck about any of those extra creators. They wanted to support you. Liquidate your stock, try to get rid of your warehouse, and sell your unnecessary assets. Pay off your debts.
And see,
So
look,
what?
Actually thinking about it, reading this, rereading this, listen.
I want you to think about what my man was saying earlier about the black voice they be doing. You know what I'm saying? The black voice they be doing whenever black people talk. Blah, 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 blah. And then I was just listening to Zach. He sound like a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? I was just listening to him. He sound like a fucking woman. I'm gonna be wild. I'm not trying to hate on Zach. I ain't got nothing against Zach. I'm just saying it was about how my man was like, well, how come when Eric July talk, they always gotta do the Eric July voice? This motherfucker sound like a fucking woman. Now imagine I did this every time Zach talk. I started talking like a bitch. Listen to him. Don't nothing masculine sound like this, yo. Imagine your daddy talking like this. You a little boy, and this how your daddy sound.
In the follow-up documentary on CG that your boy Zach was an extra in a
But yeah,
pornography.
Produce
imagine you
one
trying to
It's
fuck your
crazy how
bitch,
many
your wife.
people
Imagine trying to fuck your wife
affiliated
and
with
sound like this.
Comicsgate have been
That's why I
involved
say
in
I
porn.
don't
It's
even know
very
what y'all fuck
strange.
to.
Title. This surprised me, but when I thought about it, it's the right thing to say. He says, produce one title, written by you and drawn by whoever. It'll be a single book about all of your characters, 48 pages, twice annually. So I believe that's the Common America approach. I don't know the exact page count, but that's what I think it is. Somewhere around there, right? Maybe longer books, but they do 2 books.
And it's not a white thing because I've been watching Breaking Bad. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad, and Heisenberg doesn't sound like this. He sounds like a man. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like a fucking man. Maybe it's a nerd thing. Maybe it's a fucking. You know what? Maybe I need to end this shit. I'm about to offend everybody. I'm gonna offend all y'all motherfuckers. Ugh!
A year. Very, very consistent sales. So he says 48 pages twice annually. The reality is,
Oh, it's not a
none of your
white. It's not a white thing because Doc Blaylock sounds like a fucking man. Hell, John Malin sounds like a fucking man. Shane Davis doesn't. Ethan Van Sciver, he pretends that's his Howard Stern voice, but the real Ethan Van Sciver's Blueberries. Uh, Cecil doesn't. Cecil sounds sweet as motherfucking sugar. I don't know. I don't know.
customers gave a fuck about any of those extra creators. They wanted to support you. Liquidate your stock, try to get rid of your warehouse, and sell your unnecessary assets. Pay off your debts. So what?
Actually thinking about it, reading this, rereading this, listening to Richard read this, it really does sound like he's trying to bait. He's trying to get
Look at his failed
Eric
attempt.
July to sabotage his own business. He's like, no,
Look at
Eric
his,
July, you don't get
failed
it.
attempt.
You're trying to expand too quickly. You're doing.
Pause it. Look at this failed attempt to say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Yes. I know what I'm saying. A failed attempt to say, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, or something like that. Failed attempt to do his thing, man. Oh God. What is this? Let's see. Oh, the Razi. Hell the white dragon. What do you say? No one wants to be with a man that can't provide for their children or get rid of them before they are born, TJ. You are smooth, you are slimy. Oh man, Razi, you don't have no children. You got a cat and some toys and anime. I got 5 children. I got 5 children. So I mean everything you just said is just once again projection. You know what I'm saying? You have nothing. Nothing, Razi. I mean, think about that shit, nigga. A motherfucking cat. You sitting in the room with a cat, nigga. You got no kids. No woman. I guess you got a woman, but that's not real. It's men in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I wouldn't have came at you if you ain't coming to me like this. No one wants to be with the man that can't provide. Rise, I provide for all my children. All my children doing great. You're wrong there. And get rid of them before they are born, TJ. You aren't smooth. You're slimy. I explained that shit. I'm not going to do it again. I said the wrong number because I was drunk. It wasn't 5. It was 3. Let me make sure. Let me make sure now. I told you I did some wild shit back in the day, bro. I had a very eventful life. And I know you've been sitting behind the keyboard all yours drinking over chatterbait, but I was outside. Um, when I met my wife, my ex-wife, the first time I met my ex-wife, the first time we had sex, she got pregnant. She was 16. You know what I'm saying? She was 16. Her father told me, listen, my dad was at work or something. I don't know where my dad was at. I'm sitting there. He called my house. This is how it went down. He called my house. My mama asked for me talking to my mama. My mama said, TJ, come here. I never hear. My mom was in the bedroom. Said, TJ, come here. Told me what's going on. He said he wanted to talk to you. I got on the phone and said, hello. He said, you're going to get in your car and you're going to come over here right now. Excuse me. Now I knew she was pregnant because she told me she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But she's 16 and I'm 18. I'm not even gonna lie about my age. I'm 18. She's 16 and I'm 18. He told me you're gonna get in your car, and you knew we was dating. I used to go around there all the time, so it wasn't like I was dating her behind his back. What happened happened, man. Whatever. You're gonna get in your car and you're gonna come over here right now. Well, man, it's like 11 o'clock. Maybe my dad was asleep. He must have been asleep because, yeah. I said, it's like 11 o'clock or whatever. You're gonna get in your car and come around here, or I'm gonna come around there and come and get you. Okay. Got my car, never forget, pulled up to the house. All the lights is on. They had a nice ass crib too. All the lights is on and shit. I'm nervous as the motherfucker. I smoked the joint in the driveway. I go in there, I'm walking up to the door, all of his yelling, what up, what up. Basically, long story short, he told me, I'm just saying this for Rozzy, that's trying to make it seem like I'm a slimy dude. He told me that, you know, she's going to have an abortion and I'm going to pay for it. This is his daughter. She's 16 years old. This is how it happened. He's like, she's going to have abortion. She's too young to have a child. She's going to have abortion, and you're going to pay for it. I said, okay. I mean, it's either that or get. I mean, what I'm gonna do, man? This, I'm 18. I ain't even gonna front, dude. Like what? Six change, big dude, big black motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I guess so. I ain't put up no argument. Matter of fact, he sat me down and asked me, what's my plans? What do you plan to do? I said, well, I guess I'll go in the military. I figure out a way I'll do what I got to do, so and so and so. He asked me that, but obviously that wasn't a good enough answer, which I ended up eventually doing, by the way, too, which is wild. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't tell my daddy. If I told my daddy ain't play that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Both of my sisters, my older sisters got pregnant before before they was 18, when they was young. You know what I'm saying? And he kicked both of them out the motherfucker house. He kicked both of them out the house, but then they eventually came back. But when they broke his heart. And they grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? For real. So he kicked both of the motherfuckers out the house, but he eventually brought them back. So on the way, I was telling him. So I went to his brother, my uncle, and asked my uncle for the money. You know what I'm saying? For the abortion. Pay for that. That's number one. Number two was we just had our third son. Nah, not my third son. We just had our third child, my son. And all my kids are 2 years apart. You know what I'm saying? Besides, yeah, they all 2 years apart besides the twins. The twins is like 3 or 4, but they're all the first three are like 2 years apart. So what happened was we had a son, we didn't plan on him. Everything was Gucci. Right after she got, man, if you know, you man, man, ain't nobody waiting. What is it, 6 weeks? I've never, even me like jumping on her, she's not waiting 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We never waited for 6 weeks. So she got pregnant right again. I mean, like, right, we got a brand new baby, and all our kids, it's like what? A baby, 2 or 4. You know what I'm saying? And it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only, whatever. So I mean, she just got pregnant right again. And she told me, she was like, TJ, we can't do this. We can't afford this. Whatever. I didn't put up a fight. I said, okay. Straight up and down, that's the truth. The last one was I was in my 40s. This wasn't that long ago. And my girlfriend was in her 40s. She got pregnant. We didn't think it was possible. She was on birth control. You know what I'm saying? The ring that you put up in her. You know what I'm saying? I knocked the ring out of whatever. That has nothing to do with this though. But she got pregnant. She said her kids are grown. Both her kids are grown. You know what I'm saying? Like she's done. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter's in college and her son is grown. She was like, TJ, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this again. I'm good. She got a career, everything straight. I'm not doing this again. I said, okay. Before we went down there, I begged her. I said, yo, you sure you want to do this, man? We could do this. You know what I'm saying? You see how I handle my kids, everything cool. She was like, I am not starting over. And that was that, bro. Now you can throw that shit in my face if you want to, but I got 5 children and you ain't got nothing. You got a cat. Watch your mouth, man. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I ain't got nothing to hide. And if I said 5, it's supposed I'm at 4, and the fourth one it was nothing. It wasn't us. My ex-wife had an ectopic pregnancy, and we had to do it. It was either her or the embryo. The embryo was caught up in her fallopian tubes. If you know what an ectopic pregnancy is, that's that. You know what I'm talking about. So, but that wasn't us. That was just the doctors did it. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a fucking douche, yo. Let's get to this. I ain't got shit to hide.
Delivering too much products. What you need to do is you need to
cut
off your own business at the legs, right? Got to cut off the legs.
That's why I tried to talk to y'all about it, because I thought I was talking to some cool dudes, but all y'all do is like to throw shit in motherfuckers' faces. It's the motherfuckers that ain't got shit. They're sitting around behind a goddamn TV or a computer all day, jerking off the chatterbait, whatever, playing Fortnite all the time. It's the same motherfucker that want to throw shit in your face. I was trying to talk to y'all about some real shit and have a serious conversation, just like I had now is the conversation I had with them Dan, and you chose to throw that shit in my face. You a sucker, Rozzy.
Legs of your business. You got to stop growing, stop expanding, stop putting out so many books. Stop doing that. What you need to do, put out like maybe one book, maybe put out one book twice. Maybe. You should really do less than that. Fire all of your staff. Don't keep anybody around. Lower the amount of people working at your warehouse. Liquidate all of your stock. Liquidate everything that you own. Actually, just make sure you have as little money as possible. And just do that. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Right. What he's been doing is
just fucking terrible business advice.
Is as he got farther away from the whatever 3 million, 8 million, whatever it was for ISOM 1, and the revenue started plummeting, he started just pushing out more product. So it was just a very small audience, about 1,500 or less repeat customers just buying just whatever.
As if you're still here. Let me take this off the screen because it's irritating me. My children ain't lack for a motherfucking thing. Ever. Ever. Never went hungry. He never went without shit, I ain't gonna talk about shelter and all that. Without nice education wise. My son, he graduated high school. He's a knucklehead. My other son, my twin son, he's straight. All my daughters are smart as a whip. I just had a phone call my oldest daughter today on some work shit because I seen something, you know what I'm saying, in the pharmaceutical business, yo, I'm good. If they ever call me and ask me for anything, not only that, but they've never, bro. That whole deadbeat dad shit y'all be throwing around on motherfuckers and y'all try to put that little stereotype on me and shit, be saying shit like that, bro. That's sucker shit, nigga. We ain't the same at all. And I'm tired of pretending like it. So you need to watch saying shit like that, bro. Because I try not to come at you like that until you come at me like that. Because to be honest with you, you ain't got shit, bro. Nothing. And you probably ain't gonna have shit like you on your way out, which I don't wish that for you. But you shouldn't be going around being ass. I had a conversation with you before. On your way out, the last thing you need to be doing is shitting on motherfuckers on your way out. You need to be trying to clean up your mess. You wildin', bro. Sitting there talking about people like that, man. Y'all need to stop. Stop being mean fucking gremlins. Stop being mean girls. Stop trying to y'all whole thing now has turned into exposing people. Everything is about exposing people. Y'all right into it. It didn't used to be this way, but I watched it gradually happen to where the whole fucking movement now is about exposing somebody. It's addictive. Everybody want to expose everybody. It's the internet exposing culture. Everybody want to sit around. A bunch of unhappy, miserable motherfuckers want to expose everybody else. That's the whole thing, dog. You know what? I can't play this shit no more. 'Cause what I just said, he just exposed Ethan Van Sky. I'm sick of it, man. This whole exposing everybody and everybody trying to catch somebody and record them, and you better not watch. You know why he deleted? Motherfucker, I was drunk. That's why I deleted it. You don't ever fuck up, nigga. You are a fuck up. And then what I hate the most is people that hide behind avatars and fake names that want to talk about people's personal physical experience, physical appearance, and everything while they hide. That's crazy. That's throwing rocks and hide your hand. My daddy and my mama told me a long you don't throw rocks and hide your hand. I don't think this community has you keep talking about high tea. Y'all keep I told you it's like bizarro world. You keep talking about high tea and high testosterone and stoic being stoic and all this. Meanwhile, all of your traits are feminine as fuck. Throw rocks and hide your hand. This gossiping, exposing, not minding your fucking business. It ain't like it's the barbershop. It's like it's the beauty salon with y'all motherfuckers. We ain't in the bar. I grew up around the barber. I heard Jay Dollar say the other day, he said it repeatedly. When he go get his hair cut, he don't like men to cut his hair. And I had to think about it. I said, what the fuck? What? He don't like men touching. And I had to think about, okay, he's white, it's different. I grew up, this is how we're culturally different. I grew up, when I was little, first of all, your daddy cut your hair. He used to fuck it up. But then after that, there's a dude in the neighborhood. He cut all the little boys' hair. Then we got a barbershop, and then you go to the barbershop. Then eventually, all my homeboys grew up, and they worked in the barbershop, and then they eventually spread out and got their own fucking barbershop. The barbershop is the man cave for black people, dog. And you got to go get your hair cut. If you a fly nigga, you gonna get a haircut 1 week, and then you're gonna come back the next week and get an edge up. To get a liner to clean your line up because you're going to the game, you're going out Friday night, Saturday night. And if you're a super fly nigga, you might go back there on Wednesday to get it cleaned up and then go back again Friday to get it cleaned up. And then next week you go get a haircut. We stay in the barbershop. Deals go down in the barbershop. And then hear Jay Dollar say, yo, I don't even want a man touching my hair. I had to think about it, like, oh no, he's white, dog. I've had a woman, man. We ain't the same, bro. We ain't the same. And y'all talk all that high tea stores, whatever shit, man. Y'all, no, man, I don't see it. This community, I don't see it. I ain't gonna say white people in general, but this community, man, online, I don't see it, bro. I see a bunch of whole ass, whatever, man. Where am I with this shit, man? I'm gonna wrap this shit up because I'm getting heated.
He makes a
Play Spider-Man or something.
kid's book about a glowing ball. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. To that extent, I think that is proof that this is 100%, like, nobody's reading these books. This is just, we like that you're fighting the wokies, whatever. So we're going to buy whatever you put out.
Again, what another thing about your boy that I noticed over the years is just the lack of self-awareness, right? Saying shit like,
Rap like to throw that shit in my face too. With the abortions and shit. Hey, this is my word. He's going to hear this and still do it because this is what they do. It's not about the truth with y'all. It's about the lows. It's not about it. That's why I say I don't. I can't. For 8 years, I keep saying I don't understand the internet. I can't understand. I don't understand. I can't understand it. I'm starting to find out. It's really starting to hit me that, and you can't win with y'all because it's not about the truth. It's not about the lows. It's about the dunks. Because the majority of y'all are vast fucking losers. So I can't shame you into whatever because you accepted mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? So you already cooked. So you like, fuck it. You nigga, what you gonna say? You can't hurt my feelings. I'm already cooked. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me, bro. As long as the Lord put breath in my lungs, I'm gonna try to be better. I might fall off, but I'm gonna get the fuck back up.
Like, yeah, nobody actually cares about your books, bro. We're just here because you fight the wokies and we want to support you for that. That was you, Richard. That was your entire thing. Do you really think people were really that into your fucking knockoff G.I. Joe books? Do you really think that people cared about fucking Jawbreakers outside of the fact that it was made by dudes who were fighting the culture
You ain't
war? Do
said
you
nothing
really think
wrong.
that without being a culture warrior, you would have ever been in the position that you're in right now,
Absolutely.
making six figures from fucking selling mediocre comic books to middle-aged
And they gonna
fathers
shit
like
on.
yourself?
He's
Is
saying
that, do
some
you
shit. I
actually
like this
believe
dude,
that?
man.
Do you think that you have talent like that, bro? Do you think that you could sell this shit, put this shit on store shelves? I'll be honest. I think that Mark Wade trying to get Antarctic Press from publishing his comic, from publishing Jawbreakers and putting it on store shelves was the best thing that could have ever happened to Richard C. Meyer, right? Because he made way more money than if it would have
He's
gotten on
right.
store shelves. If he had gotten the book on store shelves, he would have like he
Damn.
wouldn't have he and Malin would have gotten the money from that,
Pause.
and then it would have like attracted
Pause. He's right. I like the way this guy thinks.
a couple normies who would have read the book and said, "Oh shit, this is boring as fuck. This is a fucking mediocre. This would have been a mediocre 80s comic, right?" And they would have
I
forgotten
ain't read
about
it
it.
though,
And
so
then
I
he
don't
would
know.
have become
I don't
nothing.
know. It shit
But
might
he
have
was
been dope.
able to
I
become a
don't know.
martyr because of Meyer, right? It's like he is here's what your boy Zach is. Your boy Zach is the mundane Matt of Comet Skate, a very mediocre guy who not very talented, not a whole lot of noteworthy things about him, but he was in the right place at the right time and he became the enemy of the right people who ended up making him into a martyr, and he was able to ride that momentum into a career that really shouldn't have lasted.
Nah, he's wrong. He's wrong on that. Zach earned his because he was calling out that bullshit before before it became profitable. He was calling it out before it became profitable. Then when it became profitable, everybody started calling it out. They saying it was a lick. You know what I'm saying? But he for real. He was talking about it when nobody talking about it. So he was a certified whistleblower. Yeah, I get a man props for that. He was an idiot for not going on Joe Rogan, but whatever.
As long as it did.
Got to give him
Now, I
props for
will
that.
say your boy Zach is a bit more charismatic than Matt Jarbo is, but it still stands. The comparison, in my opinion, still stands. I, Mr. Me, thank you for $5. Life hat, every time you use your sun visor in your car, just throw a Roman. Knowledge
Hey
is
yo,
power. Corruption point. Thank you for two.
that's my word. I just got off a 20-hour work shift, right? Where I was I, I'm on my phone. I'm not on my phone, but I listen to shit on my phone. So I just scrolled. Like I said, I subscribe for now. So I seen Tony. I just hit Tony. Just hit it. Just see what he was saying. Just I wasn't gonna listen to him. Didn't listen to him. I want to make sure that's clear. He, as soon as I seen up top, pinned in the joint, $10 shots all night. I said, man, you don't understand the disgust that overflowed in me. Like, who would pay another man to drink his own liquor? I can't understand. I can maybe see a girl because maybe you want to get her drunk and maybe she'll whip a titty out or something. Maybe. And that's kind of weird too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that with a girl, but maybe I can at least I used to go to the strip club, so maybe I can see a girl. But why would you pay another man to drink his own? There's nothing inside of you to feel like I'm a fucking buster. I am giving another man money to drink his own liquor. We are not the same.
$2.
I'll
Why
take
do
a piss.
EVS and Zach keep hounding Eric? Because they're seething because he makes more money than them selling comics. Mr. Bloodia, thank you for $10. I love that the guy that let Mark Wade clap both cheeks and hasn't had a hit since Jawbreakers is giving advice to a man that did his job better. Sabotage your business, bro. Lol.
The problem, as has been stated ad nauseum, ad infinitum, is that his books just kind of suck. However, I finished ISOM 1 and 2. I couldn't finish Alpha Core. Alpha Core is written by a much better writer, but he has to play in Eric's sandbox, which is only cool to Eric. Actually, the one thing that Eric does...
You're talking about you, bro. You're actually talking about you.
What I like is he has, like, I don't know why Flores Park sounds like a real city to me. Especially
who the fuck, like, who is talking about any of this dude's comics after they release?
when it's like one word.
The only person I ever hear talking about your boy's comics, aside from Jawbreakers when it first dropped, is him. Only person I hear him talk about how cool this shit is, how much this shit is, like, how deep it is, the themes of it, is him. He's the only one who's impressed with his own work.
It's so odd. Like, everything named by Eric was clearly named by Eric, but then Flores Park is the most generic, like, amalgamation of, like, Dallas and Fort Worth. Like, it's just nothing. There's no... It's not interesting. I know he's got this, like, Texas seceded from the... That's not interesting to anybody. So he says, focus on making one... Wait, I emphasized the wrong word. Focus on making one great comic. As great as you can. Anyhow. Ooh. that was a little rap punch right there. Ouch, that one hurt me. I'm catching strays. As great as you can, anyhow.
He knows that this also applies to him. He knows that everything he's saying about Eric July also applies to him too.
Continue trying to sell meteorites.
Do you understand? They don't even catching strays. Where did that come from? They don't even understand how they mimic us. They don't even understand how they mimic us. But then try to mock us when we... It's catching strays. Where did that come from? Come on, bro. That's ghetto talk. That's hood talk. I'm from... I know all the hood lingo.
ISOM and Yaira and Alpha Core. Try building from nothing to something while learning the craft of comics. Otherwise, your time in comics is done.
Isn't he doing that? See, this one confuses me. Try building from nothing to something while learning the craft of comics. Is he not doing that? Is he not in the middle of doing that? Like, he literally has Chuck Dixon, who's like low.
See, I didn't watch any of this. He's speaking of. That's why I said I've already. If you already been here, if you've been in CG, you already know that. That's why I say kind of watching this is, it's cool. I like the way he thinks. You know, so I like how he's putting it down, but it's not nothing new. But I would like to say that I want you to understand exactly how foreign it is to me to pay another man to drink his own liquor. You got to understand when I seen it to discuss. And so when I hit Tony, Fall Tony, I hit it, and I immediately seen $10 shots all night. You don't understand how foreign that is to me. I can't understand. What do you want to? I know parasocial relationships is. I understand that, but as a guy, and okay, let's say me and Finn was. Why would I give Finn money to drink his own beer? He bought his beer to drink his beer. Why the fuck would I? So basically, it's a grip. So I'm gonna go buy a bottle of liquor, and here's the deal. You can get me shit face where I might make an ass out of myself if you pay me. Oh, he's a bitch. I can't, man. I can't, yo. What are y'all doing?
Low-key his mentor in a way, Chuck Dixon and Eric July, and he's learning. He's getting better at writing, or so I've been told. Right? That's what Chuck Dixon says. Chuck Dixon is like, I had to give him some advice. I had to show him a couple things. Right?
Thanks for playing hashtag Comicsgate. And I believe he clarified, some people asked him questions. This guy said, would it be possible for someone like Eric to make a small comic every month? Oh, fuck no. Or is the 40...
Hold on, let's hear that one again. Let's hear that one.
No, no cornbread, man. It's about getting the host drunk and not knowing it. See, no. He knows it. That's why he went and did it. He's, oh my God, y'all are idiots. God damn it, y'all are idiots. He went and bought the bottle of liquor. He knows it. He knows it. He knows he's trying to get. That's why he said, "Give me $10 and I'll get fucked up." Which means he gonna get fucked up and not know it. That's why he charged you $10 to do it. You fucking it. All of y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. This is why the fan. This is why the fan. This is why people are going to pay. This is why people are going to pay. They're gonna crowdfund the fucking fan fest at the casino for the people that owe them books that made millions off of them, so they can go to the casino and they're gonna pay for them to get there and then pay for them to get there. And they're gonna do it. And this is why they're bold enough to ask you, because y'all are fucking idiots. Y'all are fucking idiots. Green ass, greenhorn, ain't did shit in your life. Idiots. Sheep. You're sheep. Absolutely sheep. Y'all deserve to get hustled. I'm out, man. I'm done. I'm done. I think I might be disgusted. I'm gonna call it so. Let me out this bitch. We're not the same. Yeah, and listen, the Lord is good. Call your mother, your father, your children, your brother, your sister, your cousins, your best friend, your homegirl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Go to the store, the cash register person, the work at the cash register you go to all the time. I don't know, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Be friendly. Call somebody, let them know I was thinking about you today, man. The Lord is good, man. Listen, we gotta wing off we gotta wing off this exposure, negative gremlin culture. You gotta be better. You got yo. I'm here for the people. Yo, I'm the people's champ, man. Put one in there for me. I'm gone.